What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know I'm trying to get caught up on all the content out here. So I have been listening to the Reesa Teesa Who the F Did I Marry series in parts, okay? And let me just go ahead and say that I commend her for telling her story. I wish that she would have, maybe did a little bit of marketing, but who knows, what's going to go viral or not. So I feel like she's doing this for her own personal healing journey, and I'm here for it. So that's Reesa Teesa on the far left. Okay. She made a 50-part TikTok about her ex-husband, Jerome, who's in the middle. She calls him, she calls him Legion. Through the whole TikTok series, and I'm almost done, but y'all know these worked up deadlines and stuff won't let me live. They will not let me be great, but I'm thinking maybe next week sometime I'll probably try to get caught up and finish it. Okay, so quick synopsis. Basically what happens is, or at least until the part that I, left off on, she was talking to, this man, and when she went to go meet him at the Cheesecake Factory, her tire blew out. Sometimes the Lord sends us subtle signs, okay, that we ignore. I've done it. We all have. But she said that she missed so many red flags. She thought that she should have been colorblind, okay? And basically, he came to help her pay for the tire, all these things. They courted for a while, dated, got married. She got pregnant. Unfortunately, she lost the baby. And then she said that he told her he was a VP, a vice president of a company. She said he was a compulsive liar. Basically, everything that he told her was essentially a lie. Now, Jerome is threatening legal action. Okay. So it says Risa Teesa, whose real name is Teresa Johnson, she took to social media on Valentine's Day. Okay, see, I didn't even know that. That just adds a whole nother level. But she calls him basically a pathological liar. And Jerome McCoy is his name. Then she called him Legion throughout the whole thing. He basically says that he was impacted by, the viral backlash. And now he's meeting with attorneys. He says at his job, but she said he don't have a job. I don't know. But her viral story has led to problems in his public relations job at a hospital. See, and after listening to all that from Reesa, I don't know. Here's the kicker, right? I'm just going to say that people are, they have their opinions and they're split and all this good stuff. You see who's on the right? That is his ex-wife. Okay. And if anybody knows where the bones are buried, okay, it is it is an ex in your relationship. So during one of the many parts, Teesa said that she called the ex-wife because she found her name from his grandmother's obituary. I'm telling you, child, you want to talk about an investigative journalist, okay? She was doing some digging. And the ex-wife on the right, she said, "Now, if you calling me, then it must be bad, right?" And so the ex-wife spoke out. She basically said, that she did not want to be involved in the mess, that she has closed that chapter in her life. She's moved on. Because essentially Teesa said that Jerome asked her to borrow $2,000 because he said his first wife's daughter had passed away from COVID. So Teesa, she said, "I don't play about death. Of course you can, have the $2,000 to bury your stepdaughter." So Teesa asked her on the phone, she said, "How's your daughter doing?" And the ex-wife was like, "My daughter's fine." "Why? What did he say?" Teesa said, "I didn't have the heart to tell her what this man said about his daughter or her daughter," which is really messed up, right? If it's true, that is really messed up because you don't play around like that. Too many people will be lost to COVID, and long COVID is still going on. And so you don't speak that over somebody. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. But anyway, Jerome is threatening legal action. Here's the thing, Jerome. You know, when people sue for defamation, you would have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Tissa is not speaking the truth, her truth. But it's the ex-wife for me. It's the ex-wife for me. She sealed the deal for me. Like I said, I haven't gone through the whole thing. Hopefully when I get these, work deadlines knocked out, I will, maybe next week sometime. But it is the ex-wife that was a cherry on top for me, because I'm telling you, it wasn't even about what she said. It was about what she did not say and how she did not say it. Because let me tell you something. I have had not a whole lot of exes, but if anybody were to call them, they would not talk about, me doing crazy over the top things, lying and stalking, and just ain't nobody got time for that. I'm already complaining about the work that I have right now. Ain't nobody got time, right? Okay. My boyfriends in college that I broke up with, they are homeowners, thriving, doing quite well. And that's great. You know what I mean? But people, they essentially show you who they are, like Maya Angelou said in the beginning. And Tissa, to her point, she did say that she was desperate. She said that, she realizes that the whole thing makes her look not smart, because you have to have discernment when you are dating, right? But the reason why I brought this story up is because it took an interesting turn when Tamron Hall, who is one of my favorite investigative journalists, is going to have her on the show March 4th. And hopefully I can find some time in my schedule to be sat for the mess, okay? Now, people were online under her Instagram talking about, hold on, let me find it. Talking about essentially no, this is below your journalism degree. Do y'all know what investigative journalism is? Okay, that is people specifically seeking out the mess in a professional capacity. That's all journalism is. The whole White House press corps, all they do is ask messy questions all day, right? Oh, Cassie Wu Love under her thing, it says, she said, why this interview is beneath you and your journalism degree. No, it's not. People talk about their love lives and their relationships and their ex, husbands all the time. That's what Hollywood is, essentially. But then that's what she is. That's what journalism is, right? Hey, Portia, you know what I'm saying? She said that she was a journalist. Now, see, if Portia had did her due diligence, it was more of a true investigative journalist, like she told us when she was on the Dish Nation, maybe she wouldn't got caught up marrying that Nigerian scammer after a month. But that's another video for another day. Moving back to Tissa, Jerome, and the ex-wife, okay? The fact that she called him Legion, she didn't release his name. She wasn't trying to defame him or his character. But since this did go viral, folks, do the digging. Y'all know Black Twitter and all these CIA wannabe FBI agents on TikTok. They will find people's, first grade report card. Okay, don't let a viral video hit the internet streets. People don't have nothing but time on their hands and space and opportunity. But the fact that she's going to go on the Tamron Hall show, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and make a video about this, because now it's moved from, just being viral to actual network television. And I'm here for it. I hope that she does get, people talking about Lifetime movies, because, this, first of all, 50-part series, she should be rolling in the dough. But she came back and gave us an update, and she said no. She said the first part of it, she wasn't even in the TikTok Creator Fund. And she said, and after she went viral, and the second part, that while she was a participant in the Creator Fund, TikTok suspended her. Now, y'all know how they do a lot of Black creators on TikTok. We built that platform brick by brick, and a lot of the brand deals, a lot of the dance crazes, a lot of, y'all remember what happened on Jimmy Fallon when he invited that mid girl on after she stole that dance from that baby on Renegade. So I'm hoping that, her going on Tamron Hall, she can secure some kind of movie rights or some kind of, being monetized for basically, this amazing story. Because I'll give her this. She is an amazing storyteller. And sir, the details, the details that she told us were highly entertaining. They were extremely specific, and you would have to prove in a defamation lawsuit, which is difficult, enough as it is. And unless you got Cardi B money, listen, but you would have to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that she is not telling her truth through her lens and that none of these things happen. And your ex-wife on the right here, she said enough and omitted enough to make me believe every single word from Miss Reesa Teesa. But anyway, y'all let me know. Have you seen her 50-part thing? I think I'm a little bit more than halfway through, so I'm gonna have to get caught up before she goes on Tamron Hall and maybe give y'all an update on that. But let me know your thoughts. Drop down in the comments. Please be sure to like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will talk with you later. Take care, aces. Bye.